might want to talk to the security.
This lady here is in the mall without a mask. Yep, got you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have a mask on.
There's something that comes up in all of these. This is a mask shaming video. Someone with a mask is trying to shame someone without a mask. There's different ways to mask shame. When women do it, I think it's sometimes out of busybodiness and sometimes out of fear. That's my assessment of I've probably seen 20 videos like this. When men do it, every single time, there's a certain argument that comes out, not at first, not at second, but before they're done. They always make this same argument and it gives it all away. Let's watch this through and you tell me if you can identify it. I want to show you something that actually really, a video from a mall in the Toronto area. I'm not sure what mall this is. You know, they all look the same once you're inside them. I think this is very recent. I haven't been able to check the provenance of this. When you're looking at videos like we're about to show you, there's a chance they could be month old, 6 months old, a year old. I don't actually think it matters in this case. I would like to know some details. Let's play it all the way through, and then I might take you back through it, because there's a tell. I don't know if it's not quite a poker tell. There's something that comes up in all of these. This is a mask shaming video. Someone with a mask is trying to shame someone without a mask. There's different ways to mask shame. When women do it, I think it's sometimes out of busybodiness and sometimes out of fear. That's my assessment of I've probably seen 20 videos like this. When men do it, every single time, there's a certain argument that comes out, not at first, not at second, but before they're done. They always make this same argument and it gives it all away. Let's watch this through and you tell me if you can identify it. I'll come back and I'll show you what it was. Take a look.
You're not allowed. That's the security there.
Well,
There's children here and everything. You're not special. I just come to the mall. I don't need a person like you being beside me without a mask.
well, you might want to talk to the security. You might want to talk to the security.
This lady here is in the mall without a mask. Yep, got you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have a mask on.
Who are you?
I've just come to the mall to pick up.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And you are.
What is your name?
Threat.
What is your name?
You're a threat.
What is
Get
your
out
name?
of the mall. She can't wear a mask. It is my business. He's right here. No, it's not legal. Put your mask on. Put your mask on. This lady, guys, on YouTube, she's causing trouble. She has no mask on. It's okay. She shouldn't be in the mall.
She is exempt.
No, she is not exempt. Did you see the paper? She's a liar.
No.
I don't care.
Please come with me. Come with me. Please come with me.
Sir, everybody's complaining about her with no mask on. Everybody's got a mask.
Sir, she's examination.
Where? She told you. You believe what she says?
Yeah.
I don't. The police needs to come, bro. This is not fair.
You might get arrested, sir.
No, you will.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, but he's hunting me.
Okay, come with me.
I want the police to come.
Sir, let's say there. Okay,
Yeah,
please come with me.
I'll show you the paper.
Come with me.
I'll show you the paper, but I need his name.
Okay.
Boy, there's a lot going on there. She's making trouble. Yeah, I think that's you, mate. I think that was you that's making trouble. Certainly it's you that's making a scene. He stopped shouting at this one lady to shout at someone else. Did you catch that? Put your mask on, he says to someone else. He says she is not exempt. Says who? And on what basis do you say that? And it's actually not for you to decide. She is a liar. You may feel that way, But you have no basis for that. Everybody's complaining. Doesn't look that way. Everybody's got a mask. Now that's obviously not true because he shouted at another person without one. But here we're getting to it. Everyone's complaining. Everyone's got a mask. Do you see where it starts off? You're a threat, you're dangerous, but he doesn't really believe that because if someone's a danger, you don't go up to them. If there was someone, let's say, you see those strange pictures, give me one of these if you can, of someone who puts like a queen bee on their neck and then gets this huge beard of bees. You ever see that picture? Like those are so weird. That, I think, if I saw someone in a mall or anywhere who had 1,000 bees on them, I would think that's a danger. And yeah, like that. Like, those are really weird. I think that's really weird. I mean, it's cool, maybe? It's not really cool. It's like someone, but it's like, why are you doing that? You love the bees and the bees love you. And you're just, it's sort of like someone who walks on, like if you're walking on hot coals, I don't even really get that either. But let's say you saw that guy with the bees in a mall. Would you go up to him? Would you, Justin? I might go near him just to look out of curiosity. But I don't think I would go right up to him because I wouldn't want to be stung. You would stare as you walk by. Me too. Okay, so maybe that's not a good example. I was trying to find an example of someone who really is a danger. Because if someone really is a danger, you don't go up to them and hang out with them and engage with them. Although if there was a guy in a mall with a bunch of bees, I would sort of go over, but I wouldn't get too close because I would be worried about the bees. Not too worried, because they look like they're calm. Okay, maybe the bees thing wasn't a good example. I'm just trying to say if someone, better example, a crazy person with a knife. There, that's a better example. That's a better example. A crazy person with a knife. If there's a crazy person with a knife, do you go up to them and say, hey, you're crazy. That knife? Crazy. You put down that knife, crazy. No, you don't do that because you're genuinely scared. You grab your kids, you grab your wife, and you get out of there. That's what you do if you're genuinely afraid. So thank you for indulging my 5-minute bee tangent. Put the bee tangent aside. The guy, crazy person with a knife. If you're actually scared of a crazy person with a knife, you don't go up to them, film them, and tell them that they're a danger. Because if they are a danger, you run away from them. Was that man afraid of that woman? Justin, do you think he was truly afraid? I don't think so either. Because first of all, he's not, maybe in February 2020, when we had pure terror propaganda, no one knew what was what. Maybe you would think that, but then he wouldn't walk up to her. And by the way, very few people were wearing masks back then anyways, because China had actually bought all the masks up in the world and shipped them back to China, including from Canada. Back in February 2020, if you were afraid of someone, you would walk away from them. In June 2021, you're not afraid. So look at how he evolved. He didn't make the danger-based argument. He made sort of a attempted legal rules-based argument. She is not exempt. Well, I say she's not. I don't know that I'm trying to apply the rules. I don't know the rules well enough to cite them. I'm saying she's not exempt. Oh, she is? Okay, so I'm going to say she's lying. I don't really know the rules, but then he gets to it. Everyone else is mad about this. Okay, but is she a danger? You said the whole thing is based on she's a danger. Everyone else is complaining. Everyone else has a mask. This is not fair. That was the last thing he said, I think. What does that mean? Can I translate that for you? We all know he wasn't afraid. This was not someone wearing a bee beard. This is not a crazy person with a knife. Everyone knows he's not actually afraid. And if he was afraid, well, he's got his mask on, so he's super safe. Everyone knows that she wasn't causing the problem. He was, and he knows it too. He has no idea if she's exempt or not, but you see, that's got nothing to do with whether or not he's safe. Because if you are exempt, that means the rule doesn't apply to you. That probably means you are a danger in his mindset. If everyone's a danger, and thus they have to wear a mask, and someone is properly exempt from that, well, then they're dangerous. So he's not really worried about the underlying danger, he's worried about the rule. She's not really exempt. If he was really worried about the danger, he said, I don't care if she's exempt, that makes her more dangerous. Look, she doesn't have a mask. No, he went to the rules-based argument. But what really irks this man, and one of the reasons I believe this man was going after this woman, we never see the woman who's filming, is he's a man who is submissive and puts on a mask, even though he knows, and we can tell this through his conduct, that there actually isn't a danger. Like I say, you don't walk toward the person with the bees on them. What really irks him, and this is, you have to get through a minute of his blather to hear it. It's not fair that she's not doing it if I have to. It's not fair that she is independent, free-spirited, unmasked, if I have to be. Hang on, buddy. I thought this was about your safety. If you're safe, what do you care if someone else is being dangerous? How come she gets to walk near the person with the bee beard and I can't? Well, what do you care? You're afraid of the bees. Get away from the bees. No, I just want her not to be able to go to the bees either if I can't. Okay, stop talking about bees. He is upset with this lady because she has more courage and self-respect and independence and freedom of spirit and freedom of conscience and freedom of action than he does. And she's a woman and he's a man, and that's emasculating. It's emasculating for a man to be so submissive and to be confronted with the visual evidence of, look, not only is someone more courageous than you, but it's a woman.
Oh, hi friends. What you just saw there is a clip from our Rebel News daily live stream show. It's fun, it's fast, and it's completely unscripted, so you never really know what you're going to get. Just go to rebelnews.com/livestream